Let's get to know your little background would do.
You can say that.
Because what we have here, and please correct us where we go wrong. Honorable Yohane Amarh Ashitey is the distinguished Ghanaian politician, management specialist. We're talking about nearly 2 decades here of invaluable corporate experience. And you've been in fields of management, telecommunication. You did your undergraduate degree with honors with KNUST, and you furthered your education for the masters in mobile communications from the prestigious University of East London, UK. You've served in managerial roles at the Ghana Telecom, where you still hold a record as the youngest area manager. And that's in the company's history. Wow, your company then, Vodafone,
yes, Vodafone,
is now Telcel. Well, how do you feel right now?
Well, I know it started from Ghana Telecom, and then we were there when the transition came to Vodafone. I'm no longer there. But I mean, I think that with time, companies move.
That's right.
And then with time, they have more investment.
That's right.
And then a lot of these things do happen.
And with the mobile telephony space, I mean, a space you're very familiar with. Are you happy where we've gotten to as a nation?
Well, yeah, I believe we are doing well in terms of telecommunications, and then mobile penetrativity is high now. And I think a lot of people will now have a full-blown signal around their little, even in the villages. Yeah. The signal is strong.
That's right.
And then people are all getting connected. And I think a lot of people do their normal things on the mobile phone, which is where we want to go as a country. And then in the South region.
Why is data so expensive in Ghana, sir?
Well, the equipment. Normally, if you want to provide high data throughput, you need to have modern equipment. You need to be able to lay pipes and fiber and all that around the place. You also need to link up to satellites and all that. And those things are pretty expensive.
That's right.
They are in dollars. So once a while, you realize that it will be going up. I mean,
so it's likely
to be able to sustain the huge numbers which are coming day in and day out.
Is it likely to go higher?
Well, I think now that we have some stability in a lot of things that we do, especially in our economy, I believe strongly to hang around this area for quite a while.
Wow. How is Tema?
Well, Tema is good. Tema is the city. We pride ourselves to be the city at the center of the world, because where the Greenwich Meridian, 0 degrees, and then the equator meets somewhere down there. Tema is the most habitable town closer to this Nola land at the center. So Tema is good. Tema is an industrial hub too. It's a port city. It's a well-planned town. And we are also doing well. I mean, a lot of things are happening at the assembly as well. So Tema is good, and I think Tema is doing.
You've been in office for nearly 3 years now.
2 years and 5 months.
Okay, and how has it been? So far under your watch?
It's been good. For the past 2 years, I've been third and I've been first.
Wow.
This is from the district league table, a table that ranks all assemblies in the whole country, 261. And I've been third and I have been one. So clearly, that tells you I'm doing something good. And that is why I'm always among the top third in the whole country.
What would you say is the secret behind your performance? And whilst answering that, is that why you've been given the nod to go unopposed for your area, that's the Tema East constituency on the ticket of the MPP?
Yes, I think there are about 4 reasons why. First of all, the people are calling for this because the people realize that the current MP is not actually delivering according to what their expectations are. And so when I became mayor, they saw this achievement that I churned in there. And then they also look at my professional background. I was the youngest area manager at 28 years, and that record, last my check, is 2 holds. Like I've worked in Vodafone, I've worked in Huawei, all at top management, and then also my education background too. I actually got first class in electrical engineering, and then I went to UK and I got distinction in my masters as well. So, and looking at the things, the projects I'm also churning out in Tema, I mean, they are much more convinced that if I should go on the post, then I'll be a better option. So this is a call coming from the people, and that is why when they came for me, they allowed me to go on the post so that I'm able to restore power from the current MP of Tema East, who is not delivering according to our expectations.
That's a strong seat for the NDC, no? Or it's one of those swing?
No, it's always been an NPP seat.
Oh, okay. So
we only lost it just once.
Oh, okay.
Because we had some internal issues after our primary that we could not able to solve,
Before
and that's why we lost. But it's always been.
All right. So you believe that people are ready to give you the
apart from 92, that NPP did not actually contest, and that NDC took over. But when NPP started contesting, it's always been an NPP seat.
All right. So the people on the grounds are telling you that Honorable Wafa,
they are pushing me to come.
Honorable Wafa,
and they are saying that I'm a better option, the current MP that we have now.
You're a very young man, and with your track record, you're a very successful person as well. Even politics or no politics, you have it all figured out. Yeah. What drove you into politics in the first place, sir?
Well, Giovanni, being in the corporate space, sometimes when I come back home, I have seen a lot of people who need support, people who need jobs, people who need issues with their welfare and all that. And sometimes when you're in the corporates, you're not able to help a lot of people. And so for me, what pushed me is the love for the people. Is because I believe strongly that if I get this space, I'll be able to change the lives of people positively. And I also impact positively on the people. So this is what pushed me into politics, so that I'm able to help a lot of people around the same time. Unlike my corporate days that maybe you can only help 2 or 3 or 4.
Your household.
Yes. But this time around, then you know that you are doing something for the whole town. And a lot of people are able to benefit from the expertise and knowledge that you acquired while serving the people.
You would also agree that politics in Ghana is different. Yeah. It's totally different. It's not very friendly to novices, not friendly to people who have integrity and they cherish honesty. You would also appreciate why we've gotten here as a people. I mean, we've had complaints, and I remember mentioning this on air so many times, that I see a lot of young people with good, bright intentions, like you just mentioned, ruined by politics in this town. We've had some calls from individuals who attempted seats and then failed, say, hey, guys, guess what? I thought I was going in there to build a community, build my constituency, set up things that would help the entire community. But then we see some of these people, supposed kingmakers, who are telling you that, hey, do it for me and my household. You have a budget, you've been able to lobby for maybe a good road for your people. You're hearing an individual come to you, hey, me with a fridge movie padaka. How do you manage these things? Because I'm sure they come to you as well.
Yes, Giovanni, and I think that is the advantage I actually possess coming to politics. When you manage people, diverse backgrounds for almost 2 decades, then you have a lot of experience.
Okay.
You know how to prioritize issues. You know how to actually see to the needs of people. You know how to also get, the projects to run. If I tell you within this short time, post-COVID, the number of projects I'll be able to churn out, you'll be amazed, which I'll mention to them for you to know.
Yes,
so,
please.
With all these experiences that I hold, and then also, I'm somebody who also have very good interpersonal relationship with the people. It's one thing that they love about me, and I have time for almost everybody. Giovanni, within this short time that I've been in office, post-COVID days, when we know that funds and all that and things are difficult to come by, there are major projects that I have done. I'll just take time and to go through a few of them. The first of all, Tema being an industrial hub, where almost all the big companies are, we call it Meridian Enclave. Before I took over, you'd be surprised to know that Meridian Enclave was not tarred.
Yes, the road and before 2020, 2021. Yeah.
Exactly, but when I took over, 3 kilometers asphalt is what I laid there. That was the first major project that I did. So when you drive through the enclave now, the whole enclave is now asphalted, and this is one major project that I did. And then also we have some open spaces where 2 of them crucial. One of them is in Tema Town, where our friends from the Volta region actually hold their best. Yes. And when it rains, you should be there. When they are dancing, the cloth is in the mud, and then the whole leg and stuff. And this is one area that I've been able to pave. And then the people are really happy that I'm able to do the project. Apart from that, we have the main lorry station. This lorry station is the main one for the people of Tema Town. Growing up as a kid, wherever you want to go from Tema Town, you go to the lorry station. As we speak now, for quite a very long time, more than 5 years, the station is abandoned. And then you only have people who have parked their trucks there and then they've moved. As I speak now, this big station is being tarred. And we are about 80% through, and very, very soon the station will come back to life. We have our annual festival called Kuliju coming, and this is what they are going to use. And then
we have some of them running on our social media page, so you can check it out on Facebook.
This is the Meridian Enclave Road, which have been asphalted now. This is the area. Okay. And then just to jump on education, before I took over, TMA was still running the shift system.
Okay.
I mean, we have some schools which run a shift system. I mean, they go to school in the morning, some go to do school in the afternoon. And for people who grew up in town, if you have an afternoon shift, these children go playing football, they sometimes hide around the beach, and they come to school very tired, and clearly performance was low. As I speak now, I've been able to complete a 2-story building, and then it's been used now, and I've been able to furnish it with all the furniture, and clearly, as we speak now, shift system have ended in Tama New Town. But Tama, the population keeps growing, so if you don't also react faster, it's likely that after a year it will come back again. So there are about 3 places that I've identified. One is community number 3, where we are building a 3 new classroom block to augment the current one so that you don't end up getting shift system again. And then also when you go to come down all the way to one community number 3, and then also we have another one at Padmore School, which is a 6-unit classroom block that we've built to also ensure that what you are seeing is a beautiful edifice. I was able to get Cargill Ghana Limited for them to build a modern astroturf.
I was going to ask about lobbying and how you're able to get some of this funding.
Exactly.
So this is an initiative of yours, funded by
Cargill Ghana Limited.
Okay.
I have a lot of, because of my background, it's a little bit easier for me to lobby. I have Pioneer Food Company donating about 200 dustbins to help us with our sanitation. I have Cargill.
Your sanitation is a big problem.
Yes. Cargill coming over to do this project, and a lot of other companies who have come in to support me since I took over. And when you put all these things together, and also
in terms of area of the youth development and sports,
exactly, sports. So this is Cargill Ghana Limited, who actually focus on youth development. They also have coaches who actually come down to train the youth there. And clearly, I believe strongly that the next Blasters, maybe 5 or 6 years to come, 8 or 9 of them should all come from Tama, based on this special initiative that we've done.
Honorable, I mean, why should any young person listening to us right now be interested in politics? I mean, we hear politics, they're all the same. I'm sure you hear this as well.
Yeah.
And people come to you and they think they see politicians, they think corruption. How do we change this narrative as a people?
Giovanni, I used to be like that. Yes, I used to detach myself completely from politics. And I also used to see that politics is meant for some type of people. Then I realized that people come and they lead us. If you look at the ideas they come, if you look at the decisions they take, then I look at myself. Come on, if I have to be at that particular space, 5, 6, 7 of us are around that space. That means we are able to change the whole of the country. And this is what pushed me into politics. And then I'm happy I came to politics. I see it more like a lifestyle. Look, if you be corrupt, you be corrupt. If you're not, you're not. If you do things which are negative, you would be. You shouldn't necessarily be in politics, right? They say, give a man the position, and then you know his true character. And I've been there. I've been area manager, I've been regional manager, I've been the mayor, and I still remain who I am. So clearly, I am thinking that if all of us who are in corporate space, we all start coming into politics, believe you me, I'm sure Ghana would indeed be a nice place to be if all of us come to politics.
I appreciate your time with us. I appreciate the fact that you're getting into the office work, but it's almost 5 p.m. This is when you should be closing office. And when you settle down, what do you do for fun?
I'm somebody who I love football, so I play football with my folks.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Your favorite soccer team?
Manchester United.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm a Red Devil.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we can. Thank you very much, sir. Now we can continue the conversation. In fact, forget our listeners. Right now, it's between the thank you.
Well, and I also hang out
for quality. Yeah, you know good things in life.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. My producer is Chelsea fan. He's ending the Facebook transmission. Love that. Okay, you do sports. How about music?
Yeah, I love music. At my free time, and I love music. And normally, when you come to me, I have for the latest music, and people wonder when I will find time, and I do so.
That's right.
I really love music.
In fact, let me not ask your favorite musicians, because I know Tema is a music hub.
Yes.
Let me rephrase the question. What are you doing in your own small way to boost music talents or creative minds from Tema?
Well, basically, you know how Tema is. We have the Sarkodiyas, we have all the big, the Stoneboys and all of them are in Tema.
Yeah.
And then the plan is to make things easier and smoother for them. So what we do is that our facilities, anytime any of them come and they want to do a show, we just give it out for them for free.
Okay.
And we don't really take them. And then occasionally, we also hold this music
workshops.
Like music identifying talent.
Oh, okay.
Where people come to rap, people come to all that and all that. Yes, occasionally we get that done. This year we want to take it a notch higher.
Okay.
Where we'll have one for rappers.
Okay.
When we open the stage, we get some awards, and then when they come over, then we choose the best rapper. Tema too. There's one thing that we do. We have something called Pelejo Festival.
Yes.
It will start very soon, about 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Where most of the groups go around, and it's all about music. Anytime doing this group, you see me actually hosting it, and then I would bring them together for them to sing their songs after the camp, and then I also crown it with dinner and an awards night for the people who do Pelejo. So
I love that.
I'm a very music person.
It's
really love
beautiful.
Music.
All these plans on paper, even in reality, beautiful, superb, amazing. I'm also thinking that in line with your initial comments around the fact that Tema, apart from it being an industrial hub, is also one of those places where, of course, for tourism, the many tourism potentials in there. Maybe we should have a bit more like a creative school, because you have so many talents in there. I mean, before the guys cross motorway, they drop banga. So, we should have one there and train the young talents there. Some of them, keep them off the streets as well, and make it like a school, something we can all go and see. And for the rest of the Ghana, I'm sure others will emulate you when they have. Some of us do have ideas as well. We could share with your outfit if time permits. But we appreciate you for that. We believe that our music generates a lot of revenue if we treat it right, and we are more deliberate about the creative economy. We should be going some. But what did you sing as well yourself?
Well, I love to sing, but I don't have a very good voice.
Were you rapping back in the UK?
No, I love to sing. It's just that my voice has always not been good. But give me the song and I'll sing the song.
That's
for
okay.
you.
Now let's come down to your place. Your favorite musicians?
Well, you mean like
locally, outside, anywhere. Anyway, you can start from Ghana and go beyond.
Well, let me start from outside. I think that outside there's one person that I really love in music, Rihanna. I think.
Hey, really?
Yes, I do. I love her music. She's all round.
Wow.
She can do any type of music.
We're really fan.
Well, so I will talk about Rihanna when I want to compare almost all the artists who are. I said, look,
Rihanna or Beyonce.
I'll pick Rihanna.
Hey, honorable.
Yes, that is me.
Of course.
That is me.
Okay.
You're looking at the lyrics, like beat and stuff. Yes, Beyonce, but the lyrics,
you just
the versatility.
I like
Rihanna
that.
can do any type of music. I mean, she's almost everywhere. I will pick Rihanna or Beyonce.
Bad girl, really.
Locally, I have a lot of people. I mean,
right.
I can name a lot of them. I'm a Tema boy too.
That's
so
right. Tema boy.
All the Tema boys, TM for life. So.
When they say Tema boy, what do they mean? Because I hear a lot of things about Tema boys, and a lot of the ladies will tell you that, hey, these hard Tema boys, they play with your heart. What do you think people say or think when they go, hey, that's for Tema boys, that's for Tema boys, that's for Tema boys? What does it mean to you?
Well, I think we are just people with swag, We just have the swag. I think that's what I would say. When you have the swag, you have everything. I mean,
they say if you date Tema boy, you go feed the devil.
Well,
there's someone this year shit. You know if you show up fake. Well, I read.
Well, that's TM for you. I mean,
But are you originally from there?
I'm originally from Tema. I come from Tema, Newtown. That's where I was born. I grew up there. I schooled in Tema before I went to secondary school. I went to No, I did a school in Tema.
Okay.
And then also I did my O-levels. I went through the old system, even though I looked quite young.
Yeah.
Then Kum Secondary School.
Oh, nice.
And then I finished off with sixth form at Presec Legon. So
okay.
I'm Odadie as
nice
well.
one.
And also
nice one. Okay. We're getting a lot of questions on our WhatsApp radar. Please send yours through as well. We have the mayor of Tema, Honorable Yohane Amarh Ashitey, here with us on the 3FM Drive. It's midweek, and we just thought, this Ghana month, we should celebrate some of these young men who are doing so well. A man with an impressive track record, especially as his role as mayor for the last 2 years, 5 months. And he's the one we're celebrating here on the show today. So send us your messages on WhatsApp. It's 055-005-2927. 055-005-2927 or hashtag the 3FM Drive, or just send through to me. I'll find you. Giovanni, it's impressive what the man has done, especially with regards to the roads in industrial areas. But I think, yes, we need to work more on the sanitation in Tema. That's me. And also, Yas says, I've not been to Harbour City in a while. So you mean Gulf City? Gulf City. I don't know if it's under him, and what are the plans? Okay, that's not under him. Yes, that's not under him. Okay. And hi, Giovanni. Please, is it true that he's standing for MP? I saw a post on Facebook. If he wants to know.
Yes.
Yeah, it is true.
Yes,
so he went unopposed for the primaries for Tema East.
Exactly, on MPP ticket. Yes.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Giovanni, please, he's one of the fine gentlemen I really admire in politics. You wouldn't hear him insulting anybody. He is a man who looks very focused. But he doesn't talk much. So Giovanni, ask him how he's going to talk in Parliament. So I should ask how you're going to talk in Parliament. So if the person doesn't talk much, he will text the speaker.
But I'm having an interview with you now. And so, yeah.
The man don't like trouble. So you say what? Anyway, Giovanni, fine gentleman. I wish we had him in our NDC party. Okay, why the MPP are not NDC?
Well, like it's my blood, it's my roots.
Oh, really?
My mom and dad, yes.
From the family?
Yes, I mean, like, even though I would not say they are people that are well known.
Okay.
But from my grandmother.
It's a family tradition.
Yes, a family tradition. Yes. Mom, dad, my grandmother, we've all been MPP from birth. So.
Okay, yes. All right. That explains this. Giovanni, we need people like him in governance. We need folks who are doing so well for themselves, so when they enter political positions, they are not tempted by money. This man has seen money before. Honorable, if I know you, Honorable. I'm talking to the other Bank of Ghana governor.
Oh, no, come on. Come on, Giovanni.
Okay.
My level has not gone there yet.
All right, Giovanni, Honorable Yohane Amarh Ashitey has a fund. Oh, is that true? You have a foundation or scholarship program for?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm one of the beneficiaries.
Yes,
okay,
I do.
So thank you. Thank you for highlighting. Oh, tell us more about that, actually.
Well, we call it the Yellow Foundation.
Okay.
Myself and my wife. And that we really support a lot of up and coming.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's what we do. A lot of people going to school at all levels. Yes.
How long has that
it's been around for almost 4 years now.
Oh, okay.
Almost 4 years now. 4 years now.
So even before you got the mayor
Before
job?
I became I was doing that.
Wow.
And that is what I wanted to expand. And that is some of the reasons why I came to politics. And I thank God that it's now fully expanded by even more than 200%.
That's right. How about healthcare? Area of healthcare,
yes,
especially for the aged in your constituency or area?
Well, healthcare is one area that is very positive to us. And then what we did is that when I took over, I realized that most of the schools, secondary schools, they have very bad facilities.
Okay.
So as I speak now, I have about 8 of such schools that we have virtually changed their washrooms more than once. And then I think that is something that we are so much happy about. We have one big project coming for, there's only one polyclinic for the people of Tema New Town. Which is not in a very good shape. As I speak now, I've been able to lobby VACO And then very, very soon, VACO will do a massive renovation, open the OPD, and I think that will put a lot of smiles on the good people of Tema New Town.
All right. Giovanni, please, let's talk about the area of science and technology, especially for the young folks in Tema. The world is fast changing, fast evolving. Are there plans for him to either organize programs for them, competition, or just boost or help them in general?
Yeah, Giovanni, let me tell you one thing that I did when I took over. We have this national maths and science quiz competition. And so when I took over, I realized that the folks in Tema, or the students in Tema, need much more preparation. So I introduced what I call the Metro Science and Maths Quiz. And Giovanni, you'll not believe it. Within the first year, Chimu Secondary School went to the semi-finals.
What?
And they actually beat Ogasco during the quarterfinals. And then the next year, two schools from TMA, Chimu Secondary School and Medas, they went to the Greater Accra Regional Finals.
Wow.
For the very first time.
Wow.
It tells you how I value, because I'm a science student. Then also, yes, I'm a science student.
Oh, it's a miss where I ran away from it.
I pursued up to 6 point, and I also did electrical engineering. So I am a science from.
Oh, so you get it. All right, we get. I like that. Wow. Nice one. So you're passionate about science.
I am very passionate about science
at that level. It's beautiful. I mean, I feel like it's magical. We can do a lot when we groom the young ones in the area of science and technology, and it's something we should be a bit deliberate about. Wow. Okay. I mean, when it's all said and done, what would you want to be remembered for as the mayor, former mayor of Tema?
There is one thing I want to be remembered for. Somebody with such background. One, when you come to the assembly now, actually have digitized the whole assembly. Our operations are different. We are quite close to what we see at the corporate end. Now at TMA, we are building permits. In the comfort of your home, you pick up your phone, you take your laptop, you just log in. I mean, if you have the right documentations, then you can apply for a building permit. You don't need to step in the premises. Within 30 days, we expect you to have your building permit. I know it's one area a lot of people have a lot of frustrations with. I want people to remember that there was once a chief executive who was able to ensure that people are able to really get their permits electronically within 30 days. And then also, I want people to also remember that if you have to do any business with the assembly, you don't need to come to us. You just pick up your phone. If you want to pay your bills, you want to pay your permits, your fines, any bill for the assembly, you just pick up your phone, you download the app from Android, and then you could pay from anywhere in the comfort of your homes. And then thirdly, people should also remember, at TMA, and it's only at TMA, we assess the assemblymen. Yes, we have an assessment for the assemblymen, and then where we assess them based on their way, we compare them, and then we actually pick out the best at the end of the year.
Wow.
So when you come to Tema,
they're a bit competitive. So
very competitive.
They're forced to do better.
So when you come to Tema, the stakes are high. And there are a lot of innovations that I'm bringing, but I want the people of Tema should always remember that we have an MP who was there for the people, who cared for the people, who brought a lot of projects for the people, and who will be there to defend the people. Anytime, any day that he's called, he's there to support them.
I've got a few messages for you, Honorable. One here from Ashley Pretty says, we the people of Tema East love and support your works. The man for the job. Richie Tentic says, you're a great personality. Go for gold, Honorable Yohane. And then Albert says, the Tema East MP is not performing well. Tema is ranked in the 209th position in Parliament under this current MP. He believes that you are that change. And says, please ask who started the Deba ground for the Ewe community. That's you?
Someone has been there.
Yes, asking. Suleimana Ajay says Unilever Asphalt was Honorable Kennedy. I don't know.
Well, so let me quickly address the backgrounds. When you are looking at projects, something. We have a project that needs to be done.
Okay.
And then you have somebody who will be there to do maybe little works. But eventually, when you come in and you do all the bigger part of the entire project, you are the person who is remembered for. So the Potame grounds, it's a project that I took over. I spent a lot of money and stuff to do. So it's my project. And I know people make a lot of things around it, but they know that whoever did the project is the person who commissioned the project. Everybody in Tema Newtown knows that the Potame, their backgrounds, the project that was done by Honorable Yohane Amarh Ashitey.
Wow. Okay, thanks for that clarity there. Hello, Giovanni. Great conversation. You're talking about politics. I'm not sure we talked about politics much. We're just having a very casual conversation. So don't worry. And besides, it's a political year. So we all should be concerned, asking those in charge what they've done. So if we get to retain them or give them the sack, that one, you and I would decide, all right? But what are your chances? Someone wants to know, what are your chances at the seats for Tema East?
Tema East traditionally is an MPP seat. In fact, the whole of Tema is MPP. And then we had internal wranglings that came after the last primaries. And because of that, we could not reconcile the party until we lost the seat to NDC. Now, one of the reasons why I went on the polls is because when I was chief executive, the party realized what I was trying to do to unite the party, even when I didn't even know that I would be a PC. And clearly, it's something that I'm on. I'm about 80% doing so. And then the people around there too also, actually, they know my background, they know the level of experience that I hold, they know what I'm bringing aboard, and they know all the qualities that I possess. And they also know that when they get to Parliament, all these Parliament subcommittees and all that, these are things that I've done within corporate space, so it's a little bit easier for me to be there. And then they are calling for a change. They believe that they needed somebody who would do a better job for them at Parliament. And that is why the people are calling me. Both MPP and NDC, they are all calling me. And that is why I believe strongly that I'll make mincemeat and make it easy to enter to Parliament by defeating Honorable Isaac Ashao-Dante.
Okay. What do you have to tell a young man, a young woman listening right now from Tema East who says, well, Giovanni, I like your personality. I like his personality. Honorable Yohane is very good at what he does, but I don't trust the political party he belongs to. I'd rather vote skirt and blouse or give the presidential to Party A and then maybe give him the B note. What would you tell?
Giovanni, I mean, clearly, yes, MPP and DC. And we are looking at John Mahama, we're looking at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I mean, looking at them. Yes, we know we have some few issues with the economy, which really affected us globally from everywhere. As I speak now, UK is even in recession. I mean, the last time I checked. So, and we have been able to move up. And clearly, where we want the country to go, as I speak now this year, we have a lot of stability. So if we want somebody to take it up from where we left, where we have to go to, definitely it cannot be John Mahama. We know that he doesn't have the ideas to really run this country with the way we are going. And we are looking at digitization. We are looking at getting everything at the click of a button. We are looking at changing how Ghana should look like. These are things that we are looking at, not things that will take us backwards. And I believe strongly that I'm in the right party at the right time. And I believe strongly that the good people here in Ghana would vote for us. But before I go, there's something I would like to say. I grew up from a family which is, very deprived family. My mom she used to sell fish at the market. Wow. My father had been a draftsman, local one, for a while. And by the grace of God, I grew up also in Awudun. Awudun is a place that, if you know Tema Newtown very well, it's
a bit of a slum.
Exactly. And I grew up there, and by the grace of God, I've been able. We have in a big compound house with about 80 people, years and all that, with just one washroom. By the grace of God, whilst I purpose in my mind that I will be somebody in future, and I work towards that with discipline. Of course, I also fed God-fearing from the beginning. That's what I always thank my parents for giving me. So I want to tell them that we know Tema Newtown, a lot of the folks there are way low along the social class. But I would like to tell them, they should look at me, a fishmonger's son who has been able to rise through all this and even become the mayor of Tema, and I know will also be the MP. They should something that should inspire them.
Okay. So before we go, actually, I want you to say that same thing you just said, and maybe a summary of it, because we have less than 3 minutes to wrap it up in your local language, your mother tongue, because we're also promoting a lot of everything Ghana this month, even though it's something we do every month, but March is a special one for us. So we want to hear you say the same thing to your people in your mother tongue, the Ghana.
Mambi ni bo betwe beka na shine. Ne denche nyabinu. Yohane Amarh Ashitey de kanya wi one. Nyele yaninje ake mamia lo sha ni lo esha hu de ka kwami. Nti school pi imbolishia hu. Hani mbafe meyo na agbene hu la ka nya ba fe mi MP mi to ni mahanyele akeshi. Wo bie ni ba ke ni bie nya ka ma ke bo ke moko bepo ni nya ba kwole. Ake enye ya hie nyekala chwa Yohane Amarh Ashitey ake kalo shalo bile denje po ye na follow ya wudun ni enye chone me femi ile hu mene iba fe mayor ni ke do mo fi pie ba fe MP ndo chwa ke bongo mi o hie no ke ni bi hwe no ko suku ya hwe no sho nyumba gbe ye hu pe do wa denje ba wo no hu ile ake ko le boneke o fin MP ekole ko ba fe mokoni ba fe the president ni ba nye ekwe tema manemi no wona gishe mo fi oni ke ha nyeme nsuwola nyeme ncheme ni je tema mahia alo tema newtown ye you adon nye twa no manyaba.
Thank you, Manyaba. I like that one. That's why. Thank you so much, Honorable. Spending time with us today on the show. Honorable Yohane Amarh Ashitey, Mayor Tema, and he's also the parliamentary candidate for the MPP for Tema East. So, yes, you have the nod. I mean, you have the right to decide if he's the right man for the job, but he's giving you his track record, he's giving you reasons to believe that he is indeed the man for the job, and that if you are to assess him by what he's done over the years, or even in limited time, what he's been able to achieve, of course with your supports, he doesn't take that for granted. Thank you so much today for coming on the show, the Free FM Drive.
You're welcome, Giovanni.
Thank you. All right, well, we want to sign up with your favorite song, so any song goes, any song. Tell us any song or your playlist right now that you want us to sign out with. Choose one, any song that you're vibing with right now that you wish would wrap up the show with. We're open to, or you want Rihanna? Maybe choose a Ghanaian one for us.
Ghanaian one?
Yes, a Ghanaian song. Anyone. The last song you listen to in your car. Could be gospel, could be reggae, could be anything.
I think I'm going for Agbebolo.
Agbebolo?
Yeah.
Celestine Donko?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Do you speak away as well?
My wife is a Botarian, so.
Hey, David. In fact, let me give her a special shout out. Yes, or you give it. You go ahead, please. Score points.
This one. In fact, you have saved me. Tonight, I will not see this. This is a big shout out to my lovely wife, Lola Afi Asise Ashitey. I mean, she's the general manager for Sewage Ghana Systems.
Thank you.
And I know she's listening now. And Giovanni, thanks so much for saving me. Like tonight, I know my people.
For the whole 45 minutes, I listen to you. No, but at least to be fair, though, you mentioned here when you got to the Yellow Foundation.
Yes, yes.
So we'll take consolation now. But thank you so much, Honorable. Enjoy. And to you, Dadia, Yema, Hohaya, Lola, Ashitey.